Hello and welcome to TinkerTanks-WoT. This is a Tier 6 encounter battle on Sand River. I'm driving the T-67 American Tier 5 Armor Destroyer. And this is actually changed a couple patches back. It used to be the T-49, but the T-49 prototype was equipped with a 56mm anti-tank gun. And it was recommended that it be upgunned to the 76mm for better penetration against the newer German tanks. And which then became known as the T-67. So World of Tanks has caught up with that reality. I'm moving into an overwatch position here, where I'm in a position to snipe at the things my team turns up as they advance down this side of the map. And we spawn another T-67 right away, and proceed to fire several shots at him, all of which miss. Not a great start to the game, but you know, what can you do? He's really quite far away. And we have a KV-2 coming up. We have a T-28 in sight. It's a Soviet medium. And there's the KV-2, so I'm going to put some shots into him. And even at this range, you can occasionally hit weak spots. Although the accuracy of this gun is not such that you should count on it. It's hardly laser-like. But we do some good damage to him. And he's a very dangerous tank, so it's very good that we've taken him out of the game quickly. No one else to shoot at down there at the moment. And there's the enemy Chaffee scouting. There's another medium, but he's not in sight. So, keep looking around, hoping for a target to turn up. Done good work already done 659 points of damage and have a kill. And there goes the Chaffee, but I just can't get a shot on him. So, now T-67 is really a very mobile tank destroyer. In fact, in a short race, it will outrun a Hellcat, which is sort of famous for its speed. But in exchange, it has basically no armor. So it does pay to stay back out of range and spot things and shoot at things that can't see you. Always good work when you can get it. And the Martyr has decided to abandon the position, and I think he's right. I think the time where this position is useful is past. So, we're going to move down to the other side of the map where a lonely Stug is trying to nail things down all by himself, and the enemy is capping. And they appear to have 2 or 3 tanks in the cap circle, which obviously we cannot allow to continue, you know, if we want to win the game. Trivial details like that. Now, again, you can see this tank really moves out, running between 55 and 62 kilometers per hour average. And cresting the hill, I come in sight of the cap circle. And there's a French BDR G1B heavy tank. Put some fire into him. Maybe convince him that it's not a good idea to hang around. But we lose sight of him as the Stug maneuvers. Put in a few blind shots just in case, and I do an awful lot of blind shooting here. Or shooting to clear camouflage, because all the buildings in that town except the mosque are frangible, meaning you can blow them apart with your gun. And there's a T-14, Tier 5 Heavy. There's the BDR G1. He's moved out. And the T-14 has surprisingly bouncing armor, so it's a good idea to aim at weak spots. Although he's turned his hull so that, yeah, there's a machine gun port at the front. That's quite vulnerable. Pardon me, and there's another kill. And we have an M3 Lee, who is really no match for this gun. And we're going to clear away some of the buildings to try and get a line of sight on that French heavy, because we need to keep that cap circle. We need to keep taking away their points, their capture points, and a hit will do that. But there's another tank in the circle who still has a lot of capture points, and that's that Covenanter, Tier 4 British light tank. And again, he has very little armor, but he has quite a good quite a good gun. However, if he's going to turn his butt towards me, well, that's an invitation to a bit of rough handling, isn't it? And I'm happy to oblige. So, keep shooting to clear away the wreckage. And what I don't realize is that I have run completely through my stock of both regular and premium ammo and have only 2 high explosive shells left. So I'm rapidly going to find myself in serious trouble if my team doesn't step up and take these guys out, which they are in fact closing in to do. And there's the French heavy gone, and I suddenly can't fire, and I spend a minute trying to figure out why. Why won't it shoot? But my teammates take out the last tank. And so there we go. And that was a respectable game. 4 kills, Defender's Medal, high caliber for doing the most damage of anyone on my team at 1,847 points. And then there's a First Class Mastery Badge, Fighter Ribbon for having the killing 4 enemy tanks or more, and the Fire for Effect Ribbon for simply doing more damage than my own health, which, since I only have 360 health, that's really not much of a trick in a Tier 5 or 6 battle. Tier 7 can get a little trickier, but this is a really good armor destroyer, and I find that I don't wind up paying a great deal of attention to what tier battle I'm fighting, except in terms of the vehicles I'm going to meet, because you can do useful work in this even in a Tier 7 game. Anyway, I hope that you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like it below, and have a good day, and we'll be talking to you soon.